Good morning, listeners, and welcome to the Morning 4 podcast. It's Thursday, May 9th, and I'm your host, Katie Parsons. I just think that today is a great day to have a great day. And this weekday podcast is my letter of good intent out to the world. It's my way of saying, hey, I am going to make the best of today, and I hope that you'll join me. We can't make our circumstances necessarily better today, but we can definitely keep our attitude ahead of it all. If you listen to this podcast, you're already making positive steps toward a good outcome. And so thanks for making this podcast part of your morning routine. If you'd like a daily reminder to tune in, you can subscribe to the Morning 4 on iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play. You can also text the word podcast to 57838, and you'll get a text reminder with the link to tune in each weekday. So let's get our Thursday off and running with
Number 1.
Sing us a song, You're the Piano Man. Happy 67th birthday to Billy Joel, my all-time favorite piano man, and that is actually really saying something because I've seen Elton John in concert, who is also amazing, by the way. Billy Joel has turned out so many iconic hits over the years that it is hard to remember them all, but some all-time favorites of mine include Uptown Girl, Goodnight My Angel, Only the Good Die Young, and my ultimate favorite, And So It Goes, which at one time I could also play on the piano, but not nearly as well as Billy. What's your favorite Billy Joel song? Maybe you can kind of sing it to yourself today, get it stuck in your head. Happy birthday, Billy. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right.
Number 2.
Have you ever thought much about the North Pole? Well, we may be at the start of summer, almost, but some fun facts about one of the coldest places on Earth are always timely, right? Especially a place not many people have been, which I find to be very fascinating. So it is not actually the coldest place on Earth. The South Pole, which I refer to as the North Pole's evil twin, is actually much colder because it averages about negative 79 degrees in the winter. The North Pole only averages negative 30 degrees Fahrenheit. However, the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth wasn't at either pole, but in Antarctica, in an area called Vostok, which is hundreds of miles away from the South Pole. In 1983, a Russian research station there recorded a temperature of negative 128 degrees Fahrenheit. No thanks. And here's another interesting fact. There are actually no penguins at the North Pole. You can find plenty of them in Antarctica and parts of South America actually too, but there are actually none in the North Pole. Penguins live almost exclusively in the southern hemisphere. Of course, if you're looking for polar bears, there are plenty of those at the North Pole, but there aren't any polar bears in Antarctica. So any of those illustrations you've seen that have like the polar bears and the penguins, well, they're just wrong. They actually don't live anywhere near each other. Those are your North Pole facts for today. Keep them in your back pocket for next time you're on Jeopardy or just feel like striking up a conversation with a stranger. You're welcome.
Number 3.
Today's feel-good news story was sourced from NH1 New Hampshire. Dashboard cameras aren't just for recording the antics of criminals by police officers. Here's a recent case in point. A dashboard cam caught footage of a woman helping a blind man cross a busy intersection. The woman in the video hopped out of her car at a red light and she helped the stranger, who happened to be blind, cross that intersection safely. And after he made it across, she just ran back and got right back in her car. No accolades needed. Of course, the video's been shared, but the woman has not come forward or been identified. So thank you, whoever you were, and thank you for that inspiration with that random act of kindness.
Number 4.
So let's see what opportunities for kindness await us today. Let's dive in with our affirmation. Repeat after me. I am grateful for where I am in life. I am excited about where I am going. Today, I will be enthusiastic about my circumstances. And that's everything I've got for you today. I'll see you back here again tomorrow.